So here's the honest truth. You do not need a perfect credit score to get approved for a credit card. In fact, many of the best credit cards out there are designed for people just like you and me, who are looking to build credit or who may not have a credit history at all. Now, obviously, this does not mean you should go out and apply for a credit card that you can't afford. But if you've been turned down in the past or feel overwhelmed by all the options out there, this guide is for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what score you need for secured student, beginner rewards, and premium cards. And I'll let you in on a secret way to get approved with a low score most people I'll know about. But before we dive in, please give us a thumbs up and leave a quick comment below. Let me know your current credit score and which card you're aiming for first. This really helps others watching to see where your score fits in. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. It helps me make more of this content. With that said, let's get started. First off, how do you actually check your credit score? Well, there are two main credit reporting agencies, Experian and TransUnion, and they use different scoring models to determine your creditworthiness. But the most common one you'll hear about is FICO. So whether you're trying to buy a house, rent an apartment, or get a credit card, lenders will look at your FICO score to decide whether or not you're a good candidate for whatever it is you're reapplying for. On average, lenders want to see a score of at least 674 credit cards. However, that doesn't mean you won't find cards that cater to lower scores. So let's break this down by credit range. If your score is poor, below 580, it falls within the category of a poor credit score. When it comes to cards specifically designed for those with low credit scores, you've got options. Some cards even accept applicants with scores as low as 550. To get started, I recommend the Discover It Secured Card, Capital One Secured Card, and the Discover Student Chrome Card. These cards typically require a security deposit, but that helps the issuer mitigate the risk of lending to someone with a low credit score. That's why they're willing to take a chance on you. The key here is to use these cards responsibly and make on-time payments every month. As you prove yourself to be trustworthy, you can ask to have your credit limit increased over time. If you perform well enough, you may even be upgraded to an unsecured card with no annual fee. Plus, these cards report to all three major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, helping you build a positive credit history. Next, let's talk about fair credit scores, which fall between 580 and 669. If your score falls into this range, you're considered to be a fair credit risk. Your credit history may have some negative items like missed payments or delinquencies, but nothing too serious. Getting a card for fair credit is a great step towards rebuilding your credit. For example, you can get the Capital One Platinum Visa, which has no annual fee and reports to all three major credit bureaus. Another option is the Pedal to Visa card, which uses alternative data like your bank account and income information to assess creditworthiness. Both of these cards are designed for people with fair credit and can help you establish a positive payment history. My pro tip here is to make small recurring charges on your card each month, like a streaming service or subscription box, and then set up autopay so you never miss a payment. This helps establish a pattern of responsible usage, showing lenders that you're reliable. If you're consistent, you could even move on to a rewards card after a year or so. Now let's discuss good credit scores, which range from 670 to 739. A good credit score shows that UVA established a solid credit history and generally make on-time payments. You're seen as less risky to lend to compared to those with fair or poor credit. Many people dream of having a good score because it unlocks access to a wider range of cards and better interest rates. For example, with a good score, you can qualify for the Chase Freedom Flex, which offers 5% cash back on up to $1,500 in combined purchases each quarter in bonus categories. Or the Citi Custom Cash Card, which gives you unlimited 5% cash back on all purchases. These cards are popular for their generous rewards and flexible redemption options. Also, when you use a card like the Freedom Flex, you become part of the larger Chase ecosystem. This means as you spend and build your relationship with them, you'll unlock access to other products and services like home mortgages, car loans, and even investment accounts. If you ever plan on working with Chase in the future, being a loyal customer since day one with a card like the Freedom Flex could pay off. So with a good credit score, you can expect to receive offers for entry-level rewards cards and even some travel cards. Just remember to use these cards responsibly and continue making on-time payments. As your credit improves, you'll be eligible for more premium cards down the road. Excellent credit score, 740 or above. If your score falls within this category, you're considered to be a top-tier credit risk, the kind of borrower that lenders dream of. With an excellent score, you can pretty much qualify for any card on the market. However, the best cards tend to be travel-focused, like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, American Express Gold, or the Capital One Venture X. These cards offer valuable benefits such as travel insurance, priority boarding, and access to exclusive experiences. You may also see credit card companies offering you high sign-up bonuses for things, like spending a certain amount in the first few months. But it's important to note that these bonuses often come with caveats like high annual fees, so make sure you read the fine print carefully. If you're thinking about applying for one of these premium cards, consider waiting until you've built up your credit history for at least a year or two. That way you'll be in a better position to handle the financial responsibilities that come with these premium cards. Before you go, here's an insider hack that almost nobody knows about. Did you know that you can check if you pre-approved for a credit card without impacting your credit score? Banks like Capital One, American Express, and Discover frequently run soft credit pulls. A soft credit pull and show up on your credit report, and it won't affect your credit score. This is different from a hard credit pull, which is used to evaluate your application for a credit card. You can usually find these pre-approval offers on the credit card issuer's website. Simply enter your information, and you'll immediately see if you're pre-approved. Then you can choose to apply or decline the offer. Another option is to become an authorized user on someone else's credit card. This means you'll be added to someone else's account, and their credit history will help boost your own credit score. It's important to only do this with someone you trust, like a spouse or a close friend, because their negative spending habits could hurt your score just as fast. Let's quickly recap the credit score ranges and the cards you can get approved for. Secured and student cards are typically available to those with credit scores as low as 550, however. The Discover It secured card and the Capital One secured card are great options for those just starting out. Entry-level unsecured cards are designed for those with scores between 600 and 670. The Capital One, Platinum, and the Pedal to Visa are excellent choices. Rewards cards are ideal for those with scores of 670 to 739. The Chase, Freedom Flex, and the City Custom Cash are fantastic options in this category. Finally, premium cards are best suited for those with scores of 740 and above. The Chase Sapphire Preferred, American Express Gold, and Capital One Venture X are top choices here. Remember, no matter where you start, there's a card designed for you. Take the time to improve your credit score and research the best options for your needs. Be patient and don't settle for the first card you come across. Now click the video on your screen to learn which cards are the best for building credit from scratch. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.